Good morning, beautiful people. Louie and I are here to ask you a few questions about pre-vegans. So, if we speak to people and we're judging them and saying, well, they're not vegan, and we don't want to have anything to do with them. So, that is a very closed off mindset, or we're saying you should be vegan and now I don't like you because you're not vegan, and I can't tolerate you. You need to move at the pace that I moved, or you need to get this immediately. I'm not respecting you. So, what does that do? That turns people away. And also, if we're so vigilant, we're not allowing them any out. They've got to defend to the death why they don't want to be vegan. And we're turning them off so badly where it's a detriment to the animals, to the planet, to people's health, if we are so vigilant and we are not making a connection with them that is impactful, that is warm, that is confident. If we're shoving our beliefs down people's throats, then what is that doing? That's causing distance, and people shut down when they don't feel safe. There has to be safety. People have got to feel safe for change. So, what are you being a pre-vegan ally or a pre-vegan adversary? It's so important that we are pre-vegan allies, because we have got so much, we've got so much power here to educate and to be gentle and ask people if they're wanting to hear. I invite you to hear about how you can change your health with a vegan diet, or how you can impact the planet with a vegan diet. I invite you, would you like to hear? And then we have got to be respectful. If they don't want to hear, we've got to say, that's fine. I'm going to offer you a cookie today. And if you don't want the cookie, that's fine. I'll come back maybe in a couple of months and ask you again, would you like a cookie? Shh, Louie. Louie is not being very loving vegan because he wants to bark at people, growling at people. But anyway, so we're offering them insight. If they're ready, we've got to be understanding these are pre-vegans, and pre-vegans are all at different stages, right? And we can be detrimental to the stage that they're in. Maybe they're in the stage to listen, and they're ready to listen if we're coming from a warm place. But if we're being assertive and judgmental, then we might have pushed them back, right? If they're on this path, we might have just pushed them back 2 years or 2 months. We have the power to be great representatives of this planet and for the animals. So it's time to step up and be a friend to pre-vegans, because friendship is what's going to cause a change. You're bringing a different energy to that, right? It's not judgment. And who doesn't want to have another friend, right? I used to say, people get so hung up on others saying, I'll never be vegan. Well, I used to say that too. If you had asked me, I would have said, no way. At first, I said, I'll never be vegetarian. I thought my friends were crazy. And look at me now. I'm a vegan empowerment coach. I help vegans who are struggling in this dystopia. So we've got to get out of that, and we've got to allow people to get to have an out where they're not defending their stance. If they defend their stance, we've just lost the battle. We just want to have a conversation. We're not here us against them. No, we're here to understand them, and we want them to understand us. But we have got to lead with kindness and listening. Because if we're not listening, what's the point of a conversation if it's one-sided? It's so disrespectful, and that comes across terribly as a vegan. We don't want to be known as disrespectful vegans. We've got to remember all people are pre-vegan, and we've got tremendous power in spreading the vegan light, telling them how veganism is helping the planet, how it's saving the earth, how it's saving animal lives, how they're just how you can come back from all these chronic diseases with a whole food plant-based diet. So it's up to you to be kind. Be a pre-vegan ally and not a pre-vegan adversary. I challenge you today. Let me know in the comments if you're going to do better. I mean, I'm going to do better. I commit to doing better at being a pre-vegan ally. Are you? Love you guys.